Okey ya. So pada hari ini mahkamah yang telah mendengar permohonan pihak defendant Najib Razak untuk membatalkan tuntutan Tun Dr Mahathir, Datuk Seri Khairuddin dan Anina Saadudin berhubung dengan tindakan-tindakan di bawah undang-undang sivil, iaitu misfeasans dalam jawatan awam dan pemecahan fidusiari dalam jawatan awam. Permohonan telah didengar pada 20 hari bulan Februari tahun ini, dan pada hari ini mahkamah telah membuat keputusan bahawa permohonan Najib Razak dibenarkan, iaitu keseluruhan tuntutan berpandukan kepada kedua-dua kausa tindakan telah ditolak. Asas utama keputusan mahkamah adalah berdasarkan kepada satu isu, iaitu dalam pandangan mahkamah, kedua-dua kausa tindakan adalah berpaksikan kepada pembuktian sama ada Najib Razak sebagai Perdana Menteri merupakan seorang penjawat awam, public officer in public office, penjawat awam di dalam jawatan awam. Dan mahkamah berpendapat bahawa berpandukan kepada tafsiran mahkamah ini kepada Perlembagaan Persekutuan dan Akta Interpretasi, mahkamah berpendapat bahawa beliau bukanlah seorang penjawat awam walaupun beliau adalah Perdana Menteri. Oleh itu, mahkamah berpendapat memandangkan paksi utama tersebut tidak dapat dibuktikan kerana tidak berselari dengan peruntukan undang-undang, maka tindakan ini ditolak tanpa perlu perbicaraan untuk melihat kepada tindakan-tindakan atau ketinggalan-ketinggalan yang dilakukan oleh Perdana Menteri yang diadu di mahkamah ini. Now, bagi pihak defendant, bagi pihak plaintiff, ketiga-tiga plaintiff, tuntutan adalah bersandarkan kepada kausa tindakan common law, undang-undang jati, yang wujud sejak bertahun-tahun lalu sebelum daripada kewujudan perlembagaan maupun undang-undang statut yang lain di Malaysia. Dan tidak ada peruntukan di negara ini yang menyatakan berhubung dengan kausa tindakan misfeasans, iaitu salah laku dalam jawatan awam. Oleh itu, maka rujukan perlu dibuat kepada definisi kepada undang-undang jati, common law. Dan di situ apa yang penting adalah kelakuan jawatan itu, adakah ianya berunsur kepada kepentingan awam. Jika kelakuan dan tindakan itu adalah untuk kepentingan awam, maka semestinya lah orang itu, tanpa kira apa kerusi sekalipun, adalah penjawat awam. Itu adalah pegangan plaintiff. Dan oleh yang demikian, plaintiff akan merayu sampai ke tahap mahkamah rayuan dan jika perlu ke Mahkamah Persekutuan berhubung dengan perkara ini. Berhubung dengan kos, mahkamah telah bertanyakan pihak-pihak. Memandangkan pihak yang menang selalunya akan dianugerahkan kos. Dan pihak plaintiff, pihak defendant iaitu Najib Razak telah memohon kos sebanyak RM50,000 di atas kewujudan tindakan ini. Kami telah maklumkan kepada mahkamah, jika pun kami menang permohonan ini ataupun kalah permohonan ini, maka kami cuma akan minta atau tawarkan kos RM2.6,000 sahaja. Mahkamah telah menganugerahkan kos RM30,000. Sekian, terima kasih. Ada apa-apa boleh tanya Datuk Seri ada kat sini, Anina ada kat sini.
Dia raya berkaitan kos?
Kos ini perkara yang sampingan. Jadi rayuan bila dilakukan terhadap keputusan, dan jika keputusan dibenarkan oleh mahkamah rayuan untuk diketepikan, maka automatically kos pun diketepikan lah. Yes, please. Oh yes, there is written grounds prepared by the judge, and the judge read out the grounds of judgment. And he has told us that it should be ready in the next 15 minutes to 20 minutes. So we are all waiting to collect the grounds of judgment. You can await the grounds of judgment to get a proper and fair reflection of the judgment for your reports, for your complete reports. Any other questions? Correct. In fact, to be more complete, I believe somewhere in his judgment when he read, His Lordship did also mention that it may appear to be very strange to the people in the public. He also said perhaps maybe about 1 million others are supporting this claim, but the court is shackled, the court is tied by what he believes is the meaning of public office as defined by the Constitution and Interpretation Act. His opinion is that the court cannot go beyond what the law says. And since his finding is the law says that, then he cannot change the law. It's up to the parliament to change the law. But my answer to that, yeah.
What you define is actually Najib is not a public.
Najib is not holding. Najib himself is not a public officer. Public officer. 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 Nor is he holding a public office. Dia bukannya penjawat awam maupun dia tidak pegang mana-mana jawatan awam. That's why it says. So yang Arif pun telah mengatakan mungkin bila orang membaca penghakiman tersebut akan terima sebagai pelik bagaimanakah seorang Perdana Menteri bukan seorang penjawat awam. Di pendapat yang Arif, his opinion is that he in his understanding of the law believes that since that is the law, then he cannot do anything about it. It's for the parliament to change. So what we have a situation is if the court is correct, then the parliament can create such a law to make sure the parliament or certain executives cannot be taken to courts for any cause of action to bring their wrongdoings to be attended to. That, in short, may be the outcome, but it's up to the Court of Appeal to rectify this.
The impression of the is that these people are immune, is it?
Well, if that's what's the finding of the judge, then in short, they are immune compared to a public servant like Ketua Setiausaha Negara. He can be sued for breach of misfeasans. Penjawat-penjawat awam sebagai polis, IGP, Attorney General, pejabat bomba boleh disaman salah laku jawatan, tapi Perdana Menteri tidak boleh. Itu adalah fahaman mahkamah. Saya cuma sampaikan fahaman mahkamah, saya langsung tidak setuju.
How about the provision of
Menurut mahkamah, that was according to the understanding of the court. Number one, that was in relation to a criminal case. Number two, that was in relation to trying to define the meaning of the word civil servant, not public officer. Public servant, not public officer. In our opinion, that is all semantics. Whether it's public officer, whether it's public office, whether it's public servant, at the end of the day, yang penting apakah dia tindakan itu, kerja tu, skop kerja tu awam atau tidak. Kalau skop kerja tu awam, penjawat awam ke, pekerja awam ke, pekerja kerajaan ke, penjawat kerajaan ke, it's still the same. That's our opinion. But that's his finding. That is why Kertoyo was not followed. But it's best to read the judgment in full.
So what they mean, they say they are striking out the jobs and Najib cannot be sued.
Precisely. So
in his capacity as a public officer.
So the only reason why the only issue which the court went through to decide was that issue, not on the complaint whether the salah laku, whether the wrongdoing is wrongdoing or right doing, was not examined at all, and the court believes that need not be examined. Merit is not gone through only because Najib, in the opinion of this court, being a prime minister, and prime minister in the opinion of the court is not a public office, and the prime minister is not a public officer. So on that score, the case is wholly thrown out, and the relief or the remedy which we have is, if we wish to, and yes we wish to, go to the court. Faham?
So how many days you have got to?
We have 30 days from today, but God willing, we shall file it as soon as possible with our lawyers. Oh, it will definitely be filed over my dead body if it's not filed.
Next week lah. Next year lah.
My resources are a bit tight before 30 days.
But he was telling just now that similar cases,
He was talking about. I think that would be something which I wouldn't want to comment at this stage, because I wouldn't know the nature in detail and the pleading of Zaid Ibrahim's case and Tony Poas. It's true. A decision of one high court is only persuasive to the other high court.
The high court just can make a different ruling.
Oh yes, it could if it wants to, if it's comfortable to. A high court is only bound by higher courts. We are waiting for the judgment. Cik Yani is waiting for it.
I think it should be ready.
Yes, please.